of 18. You did give, or the department did give the answer to our staff, as you indicated, some problem or whatever, but the first signature in SciQuest in the department was the 13th of March. So we were already a long way into the fiscal year before anything started formally moving on this. I see we have a visitor, name and title for the record, and what light can you shed on this, please, ma'am?
Nellie Lee, Director of Policy and Compliance.
What's the job?
Director of Policy and Compliance for Health, Human and Veteran Services.
Yeah.
I also manage the contracts unit for the department.
Okay, thank you.
We've been working with the Public Health Division on receiving the documents for process into the P2P system. Carol is correct. There was some confusion of what documents were necessary to be uploaded into the system, but also there was some confusion regarding the quotes that were needed from the Department of Technology. So it was a collaboration between departments, as well as ascertaining what this agreement is for maintenance and what invoices were for which printers and copiers. Because Canon has many printers and copiers throughout our department, it took some time for Canon and the department to work together to figure out which invoices went to which machines.
Okay.
And frankly, I believe that there was also some backup in accounts payable. I think some of these invoices were unclear as to which division they were supposed to be paid out of, and I believe that it was tabled and possibly tabled for a little too long.
Okay, so this is for the maintenance on the copiers. Has any maintenance been going on? We haven't approved the actual dollars yet to pay for this.
Right. No.
So has Canon been doing the maintenance?
No, there hasn't
without
been,
being paid?
No, there hasn't been any maintenance going on. Maintenance is needed. Correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that although these printers are dispersed throughout the building, I believe that some of them are more user-friendly or usable than others. And so we want to bring them all up to usable condition.
Yeah, because we approved the lease of these things, not the maintenance contract, but the lease of these things a couple of months back, I want to say.
No, that was a different division. That was for
different?
That was for veterans.
So what contract do we have these copy machines under then?
I'm sorry?
What contract do we have for these actual physical machines?
We have a lease agreement with them. This is for them. This is for the maintenance.
I got that, but
Yep.
when did that lease arrangement start?
I'm sorry, I don't have that information. I have to go back and check our records to see when that lease agreement came into effect. But I do believe it's coming to the end of its life because there is going to be a new, we're working on a new agreement for some new machines coming up for the next fiscal year.
Well, it's always tough when you have 30 different people all working on the same copy machine, and it kind of beats the hell out of them. Okay, well, I kind of also ask that for commission staff when you look at these, that the little twists and turns and trying to stay on top of, so this is only going to be in place till this contract for maintenance until the end of September.
That's correct.
So what are the plans then? A new lease arrangement for newer machines and then a new maintenance contract? Is that what we're looking at?
Yes, and I understand that it will be together. It'll be a lease and maintenance agreement all in one, and for a longer period of time.
Yeah, there's no small matters when we're spending the public's money. Any other questions on this? Okay. All right, we do have a motion and support. I don't see any additional questions. All in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you guys very much. Enjoy your long trip back to, what was that, Washtenaw County out there or something? Yeah, whatever that is out there. We're on the addenda for item D3, Mr. Clerk.
Approval of a 3-year grant award with the Senior Alliance.
Ooh, 3 years. This is the biggie. Name and title for the record.
Joan
What are you
Sabrak.
proposing?
Joan Savrakis, Director, Wayne County Senior Services. Yes, this is the biggie. This is the grant award from the Senior Alliance to the Charter County of Wayne to provide congregate home-delivered liquid and halal meals to the 34 communities of western Wayne County and downriver, beginning October 1st, 19 through September 30th, 2022.
2020. Oh, 22.
22. The grant award
Oh,
is 3 years. This is the funding for 1 year.
for 1 year. Gotcha.
Correct.
Who comes up with the numbers for how many home delivered, how many congregate, how many halal?
At the time of the RFP, which we actually complete an application for the contract, we are provided with the amount of money available for the grant. So using the money available, calculating the unit rate that we're going to charge, which we kept it the same as previous years. That's how the number of meals are determined.
So we get the grant from the Senior Alliance, then we go out and purchase the food,
We contract.
that grant money?
Right. We contract. The grant dollars come through the county.
Right.
So, and then we contract with Valley Services for the meals.
So we kind of set the price then in the bids for the food.
Yes, we do.
And we have discussed here a number of times that the demand goes up for these meals, right?
Yes, sir.
And we've been able to maintain a zero waiting list.
That's correct.
Did we boost the numbers up a little bit here for the year in terms of, 616,455 meals for home-delivered meals? Is that a larger number from previous years?
It is.
You try to bump it up, anticipating the need?
Well, you have to remember, we only have X amount of dollars.
Right.
So if you increase the number of meals, I mean, the dollars don't go any further.
But there's two factors in calculating the amount of money. One is the cost, one is the number served.
That's correct.
If we squeeze the contractors 2 cents on the cost, then the number of people we serve can go up. So, again, I'm going to ask you, are these numbers consist the same as what we're currently doing? Or were we able to bump them in here?
They're in line with what we are currently doing. However, throughout the year, as
Right.
you are familiar, we have been allocated additional dollars from the Senior Alliance. So when
Right.
dollars become available, either state or federal, they are passed along to us to kind of offset that
Yeah.
bump up in
So
service.
does that
need.
ever catch us flat-footed where we thought we might get a bump and didn't? That's why I'm wondering if we
Yes.
bump these numbers at all in anticipation of that. But, well, again, if you squeeze people a couple of cents on the meal, you can deliver more. This is the same price as previous years?
Yes, it is. The unit
Okay.
rate is the same.
That takes care of that then. All right. I think I'm out of questions. Anybody have any questions on this one?
Yes, just a
Yes, please,
clarifying
Commissioner.
question. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the halal meals is the unit price the same as well? Or,
The unit rate reimbursement for halal meals is higher than congregate and home delivered. So there is a higher unit rate for those meals.
but is it around the same that we pay now?
Yes,
Is it-
it's exactly the same.
Great. Thank you.
And is it still that one Savior restaurant out in Dearborn that saves us on this?
Well, Yes. I have
Send out
just,
RFPs, and they're the only ones that respond over the years?
well,
Country Kitchen, what was the,
it's Country Chicken.
Country Chicken, yeah.
The name of the restaurant in
Yeah.
Dearborn, who have done a phenomenal job for us all these years.
Yeah,
And that 2-year contract will be coming through to you very soon
yeah, okay.
for the next 2
We
years.
should probably mention it to Commissioner Baydoun, how that restaurant in his district has,
He knows,
okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Additional questions? Pleasure of the committee. We had a motion and support. All in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Are there any abstentions? All righty, Mr. Clerk, what's next on the agenda?
Next item E, such other matters as may be submitted before.
Do we have
the
some
committee.
such other matters? Mr. Clerk?
Next item F, public comments.
Any member of the public wish to address the Health and Human Services Committee? Any member of the public? Anybody at all? Mr. Clerk?
Next item G, adjournment.
Without objection, we stand adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Commissioner Colleen, we're further than they are.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so,
I
mean,
know.
we are at the end of the earth.
Where they still grow corn in
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, you're out
So we're further than they are. So don't let